So yes, we're back, and you guys better sit down, relax, grab something, because this is gonna be probably a long ass video, because I'm gonna be explaining the pie charts, best way to get rep, fastest way, just explaining like so you guys understand when going into these games how to get the most amount of rep every time you play, or at least try. And also I'm gonna be showing like gameplay, showing how I was doing it on my PG, and lineups to run. Lineups I was running because eventually you're gonna help each other out, you and your teammates, because if you're the point guard, you're gonna be throwing alley-oops to the center, but we're gonna get into that, right? So first of all, look at this. So this is the most important thing, this finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defending, right? You see, this is gonna be your bread and butter, I guess, because this is like the way to get rep. So basically how it works is you have finishing. It's really common sense. You see finishing. What's the best way to get rep then? If you have finishing in your pie chart, you have to finish. The thing is though, in all pie charts you have every color, right? But some colors are like bigger, and what that means is, so let's say you see a pie chart like this. So playmaking and shooting are really huge, right? This is one that's arguably the best, arguably, because I don't know, it depends on how you play, like it's you. So basically, because the playmaking part and the shooting part are so big, what you're gonna wanna do is get a lot of assists and shoot. But the way like this game works is, the way to get the most rep is by throwing alley-oops. So getting assists, that's one, but getting assists while throwing the alley-oops, that's basically how you get the most rep. If you have, so if there's multiple builds that have playmaking, there's builds that are just playmaking really big, or shooting really big, or just finishing really big. But playmaking, if you have playmaking, that's why this pie chart is so good, because it's mixed. It's not just one, it's mixed with shooting. So you can also shoot, but like trust me, you're gonna wanna throw alley-oops. If we just look at all these pie charts, like I'm gonna just show you all a few. Like these are not all of them, but like these pie charts, blue one, finishing, what do you wanna do? You wanna finish. Blue and red, it's mixed, so you can defend and finish. Playmaking, you're gonna wanna throw like assists to get the most rep. So I hope like you can understand a little bit more now how it works. This is not even, we're not even coming close to the details on how to get the most rep, but this is just, I'm trying to help y'all understand that the pie charts are like, it decides how you're gonna get rep, or like the max amount. Because if you are a pure blue one, all blue, and you're gonna be out here throwing assists, you're not gonna get as much. But if you have, let's say you have finishing half and then half playmaking, then you can finish, and like it's really easy to understand actually. So like the builds I made for you guys, like I'm gonna show on the screen all the builds I made. I'm gonna tell y'all like the best ways and show y'all and how to play, yeah, on how to get the most amount of rep with those builds, because those builds is really easy. You can just go back to the video I made, the point guard video, the center video, and I'm gonna tell you right now like how to get the most amount of rep, I guess, on those builds. So I have to say this, watch the guard video. This is the build you saw in the video, right? While I'm showing you the screenshot of me getting this rep and all this stuff, let me talk to you a little about how I play my games. So, and I'm a little about lineups, alright? So this build is shooting and playmaking, you should know. So I'm skilled at the game, you guys know that. I'm good at the game, and if you're good at the game, you can play with other people that are good at the game, because they're gonna want to play with you, right? So for me, the issue, you can go back on the screenshots you saw with getting rep. For me, I have playmaking in my pie chart. So what am I gonna trying to do? Get assists, but not just assists, alley-oops. Alright, so the maximum amount of alley-oops you can get, like it's gonna count for, is 7. Alright, keep that in your head. 7 alley-oops is the max. But the thing is, they're not all gonna count every time. Like sometimes 4 are gonna count, sometimes 3 are gonna count, sometimes 5 are gonna count. It's so random, like it's random. So lineups you might wanna use. Alright. So for me, I am the point guard. I am gonna dribble. So I want someone to set me screens. Okay. So the other build I always play with was the Pain Beast, because if he's setting me the screen, as you're like seeing in the background, he's setting me the screen, right? He's gonna roll to the paint. What am I doing? Throwing an alley-oop. I'm getting the assist and he is getting the alley-oop finish. So we are literally helping each other get the rep, because this, as you know, there's 2 different Pain Beasts. The one with pure red, only red, and one with like blue and red at the same time, right? So he's gonna get his finishing rep and I'm gonna be getting my assist rep. But then when you're playing 3v3, you're gonna have an issue, right? Your third guy wants a rep as well. So what I'm doing right here on the screen, I'm sitting up court, because these guys we're playing are terrible, right? Let's say you're playing against guys like this. I'm sitting here. My center is gonna get the rebound, throws it to me, and then I throw the lob to the lockdown usually. If that doesn't work, we reset it, the center comes, set the screens, or I hit the corner, whatever, and that's how we're splitting the rep. Like that's how I run my threes. So basically on threes, the lineup you're gonna wanna run, alright? You're gonna want a guard with this pie chart. Right now I'm talking about getting the most rep, right? The center you're gonna wanna make, if you wanna get the absolute most rep, is this one. And listen up, by the way, this is me saying how to get the most rep. I'm not saying that these are the best builds, like the best builds to have if you wanna play like competition, and you know what I mean. This is just if you're playing bums like this. That's why I would say really suggest the one with blue and red, so you can have like way more defensive badges. But that's a whole different discussion. But this is the lockdown. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you have, I don't know, just a lockdown with defending and finishing, I guess. So yeah, that's how I run my three. So that's the most ideal layout. Okay, but Jay, my guard has finishing and shooting. Listen up then. Like, think about lineups where, let's say you have friends who maybe have a playmaking in their pie chart. What you're gonna want to do then? You're gonna want them to throw alley-oops to you, because, and if you're running guard, if you're the point guard in your team, and you have finishing and shooting, I guess just try. I don't know. Just try to get posterizer dunks. I guess posterizer dunks, though they get you a lot, and catching alley-oops yourself. Try to run with another point guard maybe who can throw you alley-oops on the fast breaks. And yeah, that's basically for threes, man. Like threes, this is literally how I do it. I stay because most people for me are bums, right? These low rep guys, these all-stars and whatever. Maybe not for you guys. That's why I would suggest, like, if you play park, most people in the park are not gonna be as good, right? So let's say you can do this. You can't stay up, and like they're gonna hit their shots if you leave them open. Then you just wanna play normally. Like literally, you play normally. If you play good defense, you're gonna get your stops, and then you just throw it on fast breaks and get your alley-oops from there. If you're not getting stops and like it's a back and forth game, they keep scoring, what you wanna gonna do is just pick and roll, try to get them lobs. But don't force it, right? Because you wanna win your games. That's like that's maybe the most important thing, because you're gonna get that win bonus. So yeah, I hope you guys understand for this part, for threes. Basically, if you wanna get the most amount of rep, make sure you have a build with playmaking in the pie chart, and be throwing them alley-oops. As a center, you're gonna wanna just set the screen, like make the Pain Beast build if you wanna get the most rep, and just catch them alley-oops, set the screen, catch them alley-oops, and that's how you're helping each other. Like my lockdown right here is a two-way finisher. He's defending pure red, but he's gonna get rep from catching alley-oops on the breaks as well, and just defending and steals and all that good shot contest. So I hope you understand, and let's go over the 2v2, because 2v2 is a whole different breed. It's like, I would say the easier, because it's just a half court, and it's just 2v2, and if you score you get the ball back. So this is basically the lineup I run every time I play, pretty much. This or interior force as the center, and I mean, it's just the same. Like on threes, it's just literally this, and on twos, it's like this cheese. I try to stand behind him, like he runs, and just throw alley-oop. Every time when the center inbounds, just get behind him, throw the alley-oop, and that's how you get at least one alley-oop. Or you're gonna get multiple if you just keep scoring. But to set the screen, if the center hits the screen, the center's guy is gonna have to pick up, and if he doesn't, I get a 3. And if he does, rock lean or whoever can just roll to the paint and just finish the alley-oop. Like this is the on twos, there's no better way. I would say there's another way, and that's just playing with interior force, just throw flashy passes and alley-oops. It's pretty much the same, man. Like, I'll show you the flashy pass thread right now with the interior force. So basically for this one, what you're gonna want to do is just stand on one side. Make sure you have flashy pass or Hall of Fame. Is this if you're playing bums? But not even bums. Just I guess you can do it against everyone. If you have a interior finisher that knows what he's doing and can pretty much score every time, because they're literally broken if it comes to 1v1. And that's it, man. You just stand on one side, flashy pass, your interior force. Here, flashy pass. He goes in, usually dunks the ball and scores and gets his take over really quickly. And then every time on the inbounds, you just throw a alley-oop. That's it for twos. Like twos, trust me, it's so easy. I guess if you don't have the playmaking pie chart, try to win with maybe I don't know, a center that can shoot, so you can just run into the paint, get your dunks in, and maybe the center will throw alley-oops to you then as a guard. That works as well. Trust me, that works. And yeah, if you guys have any questions in the comments, like I'll gladly answer any questions. Like, I really hope you guys understand. Like, if you make a build, or if you have a build and you didn't really know how to get the most amount of rep, just know if you have finishing, you want to catch alley-oops. If you have playmaking, you want to throw the alley-oops. And pretty much those are the best builds in the game. You're probably gonna have one of the two you're gonna probably have. If you have a pure green one with shooting, I guess shooting, it's just shoot, you're pretty much fucked already, because you're not gonna get a lot of rep because you don't have finishing and you don't have playmaking. Those are the two that you really want. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know and I will gladly answer any questions, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, man.